Hello, Howie. Hello, Jared. Hopefully you can hear me. Oh, yeah, Chris Brown. I love anytime we test stuff, people always just roll through the chat. Hello, hi, hello, hello. I'm testing stuff, so it's going to be a very boring stream. Just letting you know right now. But test streams in the past are always really fun. I don't know how long I'll be here. I just wanted to make sure this actually worked. Okay. Okay, so the sound looks like it's coming through my end, and it looks like the sound is coming through my lav, which was a pain in the butt, y'all. Hi. Hey. What's up, Howard? What's up, Jerry Banks? What's up, Christopher Odd? Big fan from Montreal. I'm a big fan of Montreal as well. Oh, you're from Montreal. That makes more sense. I was like, why are you telling us you're a fan of Montreal? I mean, good for Montreal, you know? Hi, Sass Queen. Hi, Sonia. Hi, Quicksand. Hi, Coloring Books. Hi, Dave. There's so many people in chat. My gosh. Oh, test streams are the best streams. What's up, Ian Ryan? What's up, Howie? I think I said hi. Let's get them raids coming in hot. For some reason, I read roids, and I was like, how, are you taking roids? Man, I thought you were all natty, but apparently not. Yep, we hear you. Good. Thank you, Jared. Yeah, so when we're doing stuff, we're generally having the sound coming through one of these cameras, but for some reason, the sound from these cameras won't go into OBS, and I don't know why. So I had to have the sound come in from the down camera, which isn't like a huge deal to have to switch for like streams. But it was just, that's why I was just like, oh, I don't actually know if this is working. It seemed like it was working on my end, but I wasn't sure. So your camera quality feels weird. As like, what does that mean, Sasquatch? Is that good or bad? Good to see you, Jarek. Good to see you too. Hi, Dearth. Live from the new studio. Yes, this is the new studio. This is this half of this, whereas this third of this room. Tess, hello. Hi, Shaman Tech. Trying to redeem a dang. Don't have any points. What's up with that? That's the main thing I'm gonna miss about Twitch is that kind of stuff. Is like just stuff like that. Just YouTube. It's like where everyone is and stuff like that. But like Twitch is just way better for things like that. It's not as clear. Interesting. I wonder why. Oh wow. Can you up? Hold on. Maybe a little grainy. Interesting. On my end, it looks really good. It's definitely, I know the down cam is not as clear. Keep in mind, this also has like, there's like no color correction or no anything on this. And so I just literally plugged the cameras in and was like, I wonder if they go through our computer. I wonder if it can stream. YouTube says 1080, but definitely not. Yeah. My YouTube said 480, and I'm like, yeah, that looks about right. Yeah, why is like 480 the absolute max this will do? I don't know why. A little grainy. Okay, interesting. Okay. Yeah, thank you. That's what I wanted to pop on and see. I'm gonna watch this afterwards on, not like my phone or a iPad to see. Confirm grainy. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. So it's not grainy on my end. Is it just that it's coming through grainy? Because it doesn't look grainy over here. No, it looks fine. It looks pretty normal. Okay. So the output is kind of grainy. Okay. You're glowing fine. Thank you. Whenever you move around, if the scene is still for a bit, it snaps into focus. That's weird. It's one of those things where like, so okay, when I switched to 1080 and watched an ad, now it looks fine. Yeah, I'm sure YouTube is just like, hey, after you watch an ad, then we'll make it good. Video quality is fading in and out. Okay, that's good to know. It's one of the things also like, I don't know if this would matter for that, but like I am on Wi-Fi on this computer as opposed to hardwired in, which I definitely want to be hardwired in. We need more Ethernet cables. We don't have enough. Okay, cool. It looks kind of like the upload is struggling. I think it might be. Again, it's running off of Wi-Fi. Also, this computer at this point is like pretty old. when I was like plugging everything in, all this kind of stuff, and I was just like, we might need to get a new streaming computer. The good thing is we don't need like a super powerful computer for streaming, like because that's all this computer would be doing. We don't need it for like editing software and stuff like that. And this computer is like, I don't know, like 3 years old or something like that. 3, 4 years old. Okay, it sounds good at least. Yeah, audio sounds great. Okay, so one thing is like I'm looking at my iPad, my ePed here. My iPad now looks great. So it might just be that like, it's kind of grainy now. I think it's struggling a bit. You know, you need French cleat shelves, Chad. I have so many French cleat shelves. I just made a bunch of shelves for that French cleat shelf. You'll see it in the next, studio build video. Said it went dark. He's out. Are we here? Okay. Waited too long to compliment the cleats. Yeah, that's why YouTube is messing up. Okay, hold on. We're gonna switch. We're gonna move to this side of the table. I want to see this one. So this is Mike's camera. By the way, the lens, this is not the right lens that's on this camera. The lens is not going to be this wide. That lens was on there for a different thing. Okay. Okay, so this is that's the TV I keep looking at, by the way. I think it's the Wi-Fi. Yeah, I need to get the main thing is it's like we need a bunch of cat like 5E or 6E cables, but we need like really short ones. We need like 1 foot Cat 5E cables because we actually already in the studio, this is something we just kind of found out about. There's Ethernet running to like, there's like 4 Ethernet ports in every single office, which makes sense, right? If you have a whole bunch of different computers. But we thought we were gonna have to run Ethernet ourselves to different parts of the studio, and it's actually already run all the way throughout the studio. That was like what the previous people did, which is great. The problem is we have to connect each of those ports up to our like, our modem. And we need like a bunch of little cat cables, and we have cat cables, but they're all like 60 feet long because we used to need to make really long runs of them. And so I just need to order like some really short ones because we can't find any in a store that's just like really, really short. The great gray walls color, by the way, thank you. I appreciate it. I really like it. You're going to see a little bit of our lighting system. So we've been dealing massively with dome glare because my head is got a lot of skin on it now, which sounds like it didn't before. I used to have a lot more hair. And we've really had to do a lot of diffusing work to try and knock down the dome glare. Hi, Monique. Yeah, you can see the dome glare in there. Okay, so this is Mike's. It looks pretty decent. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay. The sound is good, and I was worried that the sound wasn't going to work. Yeah, it's definitely, I think it's mostly strong. I really need to I probably should have done a test once I had all the Ethernet stuff. Yeah, we could, Foolish Goat. Hey, this is at least giving me something to watch while doing late night baby feeding. Hey, Emily, feed that baby. So not related to what you're doing, but I want the same shirt. I love BG shirts. BG shirts keep getting better. I love the designs, and they're really, really soft. Cool Crokinole board. Want to try that? Yeah, Crokinole freaking rules. Yeah, we actually filmed, so actually I'll switch now. Okay, let's go back over here so I can actually see the TV. Okay, so Mike's camera works, which is great. Yeah, we just kind of finished dressing the set, and we actually filmed, I guess if you're watching this stream, because I'm probably going to delete this afterwards because there's no point in this video existing after the fact. We filmed a playthrough of Wormspan because we wanted to kind of test stuff out, and so and it looks really good. It looks really, really good. We got all new cameras and stuff, and so our stuff hopefully will eventually in our streams look a lot better. It doesn't really look that way right now, but I think it's more of a internet and connectivity problem than it is our camera problem. Although I will say our down cam is not coming in OBS as crisp as it is when it's recording. Now, granted, it's having to go through a really long HDMI cable, and we got like really nice HDMI cables that can do like 8K HDMI, but you're still running through that, then running through a capture card, and then going into to an old computer. So Have you found an apartment yet, Courtney? Sure haven't. It's been a nightmare. I just got denied again today for another apartment. That's 10. We're at 10 right now. It's been horrendous. I can't get a place. I can't get a place. I just can't. I don't know why, but I don't know. I can't get a place. I think I'm mostly having to pay the singles tax, or what I call the singles tax, where a lot of the people going for the same places I am, because I'm looking to rent a house, are like couples. And while we make good money, like we make enough money for me to rent a house in Sacramento, or rent an apartment in LA like I did, if there's two people, they probably combined make more money than me. And so I think I just keep getting beat out by people who are making more money than me. Whereas even if I make more money than either of them individually, them together probably make more money than me. Because like if they each make like 50K a year, that means together they're making 100K, and I don't make 100K a year. So it's like I can't find a place. It's starting to really weigh on me. It's been like I've been actively like looking and applying for places for almost a month, and I just can't get a place. I can't get a place. Glad he landed safely. Wish I could have been part of the greeting team. I know me and us and Mo moved at like the exact same time. That's all right, Courtney. It's what it is. It's a bummer. Do you guys ever use powder makeup to cut the glare? Works like a charm. We probably will, Chad. It's gotten to a point, like you can really see, like right here. On this side, it's not quite as bad. We've gone to a point now where like I'm okay with this amount of dome glare. Like that doesn't really bother me. Gosh, they throw a lot of ads in this crap. Holy crap. Yeah, we're gonna start doing no ads during live streams. I hate that. Yeah, so like this amount of dome glare I'm fine with. And we just got some polarizing filters for these. We're gonna see if that cuts down on it. And we've done like a lot of diffusion on these lights, but it's not really a big deal. This amount I'm fine. It used to be like bing, and that we were like, that's kind of like annoying and distracting. It's one of the problems with being in this office is that we can only put the lights so far away. We can't get them farther away. There is literally in the corners as far away as they can be. And there's just not much we can really do past that. So that singles tax is rough. Game Free Geek Girl, Mo, that single tax is rough. It's makes so, like, I like being single. I highly enjoy being single. But there are certain times like this where you're just like, it is so much harder to do things like this when you're single. It's horrendous. So he's saying he's a partner in this endeavor, I just might, just to get a place. Hi, Crookie. Just come live with me. I don't want to live with you. Actually, I do. You're probably gonna have a great place. What the heck's with all the ads? Yeah, can I change that now? Let me see if I can change that after the fact. Yeah, I didn't change any settings, but it is, maybe YouTube might have changed their settings without my permission, because they be doing stuff like that. Can I change this now? I doubt I can. I doubt they're going to allow me to change the ads midstream, because this is horrendous. Yeah, we will be, because you can like basically choose for them to do the ads, or you can choose to, okay, hold on. No, see, I don't want, okay, hold on. Can I choose this? Okay, no. I will choose how mid-roll ads appear. I will add mid-roll ads manually, which means I'm not going to do it at all. Okay, save. Hopefully that changes that. Check out Mr. Clean over there. Yeah, your boy ain't got no hair. Okay, so I wanted to test this one. So this is a down cam. I don't know. I'm literally talking to the camera. You can't see me, but this is the down cam. Gotta find that old lady page to let her room like in the old days. Exactly right. We got to get a backer. Vermin fan. Okay, so I'm gonna punch in and try and look at this. Well, it's kind of hard to see because the stream is so not great right now. Yeah, now it's, my quality is at 720. Let's go. It's worse when buying a house at a reasonable price. My wife and I looked at 30 houses before finding our home. Poor realtor. I'm never moving again. Yeah, it seems terrible. I was thinking about buying a house, and then I was just like, nah, I can't afford one. Just can't afford one. So, but yeah, it's rough. It's been horrendous. Hi, Juju. Juju Latois. I said, whoop, I'm live for once. Howdy, folks. Nick. Hello, Juju. Oh, yeah, so actually, hold on. I'm trying to see real quick. How does that look? That's okay. So like when we record, like when we're like filming on this camera, this punched in like this is a lot clearer than this. And I really want to see if we can get it clear. This is not horrendous for a live stream. That's one thing, like live streams, you can only do so much. But I would like it slightly better than that if possible. Hi, Mikey. Mikey's here. I want to say hi to Mike. Mike, what are you doing right now? Okay. Hi, Matt Levy. Yeah, we're going to have to Juju, because I know right now Juju Latois in chat is in Japan. And it's like tomorrow, like midday. Yeah, it's like we used to stream. It's like tomorrow midday. Audio just got real loud. Is it still really loud? I just changed the scene. Maybe it got weird. Thank you, Mo. Real loud. Is it still really loud? Okay. Mike asks, is the comp on the Wi-Fi, the Ethernet? It's on the Wi-Fi. We need to order some short Ethernet cables, Mikey, because I could, oh, actually, hold on. Let me actually unplug the Ethernet, the one Ethernet cable we have, and plug it into here and see if that makes any kind of difference. I don't know if it will like mid-stream like this. Also, Mikey, Logan left her cup here. Okay, which one am I plugged into over here? 10. We're on D10, y'all. I'm leaving this room. I have no idea if you can still hear me. I'm gonna assume you can. These things have a pretty good range, but no idea. Also, Mikey, we couldn't get the sound to go into the Lumix in OBS, so the sound is, okay, let's see if that worked. Having to go through the down cam, which is not like a huge deal, but it is something. Okay. Did you switch over? Switch on over, bing bong. Okay. Yes. Okay, I have no idea if that's going to make any kind of difference right now. But I did switch it over to Ethernet. Okay, cool. That works very easily then. Give me like crazy high picture quality. I'm also on a iPad. I don't know if that makes a difference. Hi, Sharal. I'm just here for the Braves hat. Oh, I know. We're finally back in like Giants territory. God, I'm so happy about that. It said, better than that would be amazing. That was the first time I could read the text on a board in one of your streams, I think. Yeah, Cruel Knight. That's good. That means it's even better. And hopefully we can get it even better than that, because during our playthroughs, it's better than that. So that's great. That's very good. Hear you loud and clear. Okay, cool. It's one of those things where you don't really know until you leave. You can move here to Detroit. I think it'd be cheaper, which would be nice. Nick, you need a segment on how you build things after that amazing studio work? Well, thank you, Howie. I appreciate it. I consume a lot of like woodworking content and like building stuff content on YouTube. It's like the main thing I watch probably. So like, like all the French cleat stuff and like making all the shelves, I just knew how to do because I've watched like hundreds of hours of woodworking stuff on YouTube. I have a doubt. Just say, hey, Katniss, thank you so much. Hi, Katniss. I didn't see you pop into the chat. Thank you so much for that. You did super chat a test stream. What are you doing? Thank you, Katniss. Y'all are crazy. Thank you so much. We just had like a second ago, like 50 people watching this stream. Y'all should do something else. Sid, live may not just be as Chris was recorded. You look pretty though. Thank you. Yeah, it won't be. It's never going to be as good because when we're recording in 4K and you can't stream in 4K, and so like it's definitely going to be lesser. But I was still hoping to be a little clearer than that. We might be able to mess around with stuff. I don't really know. We'll have to see. That was, frankly, probably good enough for a stream. But, yeah. But, yeah, the studio's going good. This room is there anything else we need to do in here, Mike? I don't think so. I think this room is, like, pretty much, oh, I know we need to mount the 2-shot camera, the camera that, that we're both in the shot. And we need to figure out a way to mount like the angled camera. But for the most part, this room I think is done. Well, there's a lot of cable work we need to do. It's a nightmare over there by the TV. But Team Rewind always brings the hype. That's true. We all want to see the cleats. I can't show you the cleats because I can't unhook these cameras. They're in the other set. They're in that room over there. I love the DIY YouTube. Yeah, it's so good, Matthew. Yeah, it's just fun. I really like building stuff. It's one of the main reasons why like I'm having a hard time finding this place is because I'm specifically looking for a house with a garage. Like I probably could have gotten an apartment already, but I don't want an apartment. I want a house with a garage because I want a place to be able to like make stuff. I really enjoy making stuff. So yeah, cord management. Yeah, this room is pretty much complete. Maybe like some slight set dressing stuff. But even then, I kind of think way we have it is good. You can't see. I mean, I guess. Hold on. Yeah, I can kind of show you. Hold on. I can kind of swivel this. We can swivel it. So I sit right there, right? So over here. There's like a shelf. So when we have the 2-shot, which is looking, down the way this way, you're seeing like this shelf in the back. I can't point up anymore, but there's some more stuff up there. But yeah, so there's like a shelf over here, and then again, that's where like Mikey sits on that side. I don't know where this is actually pointing. Oh, it's all crooked now too. Oh, I shouldn't have touched it. Oh well, you're all gonna have to deal with that, girl. That's around where it was. But yeah, so this room looks, Karen came over last night. She dropped me off at the studio because my car was still here. But I went over to Mike and Karen's, and she hadn't seen the studio in like a while. So we came into here, and she was hyped with how this room looked. And that was what kind of hit me. I was like, oh yeah, this room's like pretty much done, and it's dope. It's cool. I'm really excited. On Monday, again, we should have a playthrough of Wormspan coming out on Monday. So you'll get to see it. It's good. I can't show the cleats, girl. They're in a different room, and I can't detach these cameras and have them stay on the stream. Cleats or Riot. What's up, Shred Me? I just want to leave a comment so I can tell my grandchild's part of history here. Utah, man. That makes sense. Oh my gosh, another ad? I thought I turned off ads. Stupid. I hate this. Yeah, I'm terrible. Foster Meeple, go to sleep. Why are you awake? It's midnight. Of course it's Jamie. Jeff's been in bed for years. Yeah, I fully believe that. Fully believe that. All right, fam. I don't think there's much else to check. Yeah, this is still like pretty like crappy looking. I'm also again looking on an iPad on Wi-Fi, but I feel like it should be better than this. It still feel like it's like our stream needs to be coming through at 1080, and it's definitely, at least where I am, it's definitely maxing out at like 720. Why are there 76 people watching? Y'all should do something else. Y'all should do something else. Have you been inspired to do some arting? Chiral, not for a while because I don't have a place to live. I've really been wanting to get back to painting minis, but I don't have anywhere to paint minis. All my stuff's in Mike's garage. Like literally, I have like 2 bags full of clothes, and everything else I own is in Mike's garage. So I can't do anything, unfortunately. My wife just said no to putting up French cleats. Oh, Ethan, they're the greatest thing ever made. The greatest thing ever made. Or Condoleezza's like, nah, I'm gonna watch you. The ad was at least for Brink. So excited for that one from Ivy. Yes, we're gonna be covering that one. It'll probably come out either later next week or next Monday. So not this coming Monday, but next Monday. We'll be doing that one. Mikey is, I believe, learning it today. So we'll probably play it once or twice over the next couple days, and then play it, and then film it rather. Don't tell me what to do. Good. 20 people left the stream. I'm glad to see that. That's great. We're all waiting for the cleats. It's never gonna happen. Well, actually, that's not true because we're probably gonna do our rapid reviews from that room because we don't have a setup like we did last time. Like, our rapid reviews, they were live and we were kind of like, we're in the top 10 setup. We're both on the same side of the table. We can't do that in this room. And so we're going to be changing the way we do rapid reviews. It'll be the same in terms of the format, in terms of us just like kind of going through all the games we played and talking about them, but it's going to be in our sitting set over there. So that room, during that stream, you'll get to see the French cleats because they'll literally be behind us. When is karaoke hour on stream? I get very nervous during karaoke for whatever reason. I get like, I can only do funny songs. I can't actually do any other good songs, despite the fact that I'm an okay singer, but I can't do karaoke. I get mad nervous. I don't know. I'm less nervous singing on like stage if I'm like in a musical than I am during karaoke, and I don't know why. So Nick, the $9 million house from across the street is still available. Put my name in, Jamie. I can't get a place in Sacramento. It's impossible. So I might as well try and get a place in Nova Scotia. I'm just doing this as a nice background. We are going to be doing, we're going to be bringing back just live streams in general. I do want to do like at least one a month in the evening, because I do know that there are a lot of people who can't watch us during the day. But yeah, we are going to start streaming, and we're also just going to try and do more like if we just got like a bunch of games, right? We just got set a bunch of games, we just bought a bunch of games. We'll probably just do more like unboxing streams. We're kind of just like hanging out and chatting. We want to do more things like that. It's one of the reasons why we want this room to be kind of set up so that we can just like go at any given time. Just kind of like roll with it, which will be nice. Thoughts about doing more skits like y'all used to? FSU Gnome, we want to. One of the main things that we're excited about in the new studio is everything should work more efficiently. We are also hiring our friend Jimmy as kind of like our first very part-time employee, but he'll be helping us out. And because of that, we'll have more time to do sketches. It's one thing, or just other stuff other than just like, we can't do like less playthroughs and stuff because that's like a lot of our income, you know? We can't do less stuff for like BGG because that's part of our income, right? And so the things that make us money have to go first, right? They just have to. And so we want to do more things like sketches. They're always going to be lower on the priority. I don't know. They're not our top priority is what I'm saying. And so, because they kind of can't be. So we will hopefully be doing more of them. Although I will say, if we do more of them, please watch them, like them, and share them. Because when we do them, they don't do very well. Despite the fact that that's kind of how we started on the Dice Tower, was doing kind of more like sketch comedy. Whenever we do sketches on our channel, they do not do well. And so please, if they happen, share them. Because we need them to, but they also need to be worth it, you know? Girl, I already bought it for you. Good, JB. Maple syrup or bacon? Maple syrup. I think bacon is great, but I think it's overrated. Yeah, let's get hot takes going. Do you guys ever film a playthrough and dislike the game? Of course. Yeah, our playthroughs are not meant to be reviews. They are not meant to be in any way opinionated. Yeah, there's plenty of games. I mean, granted, like we don't truly dislike a lot of games. We kind of like everything to some degree, which some people give us crap for, and I fundamentally don't understand why we have to hate stuff. What's up, Cosmic Beat? But yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say it happens a ton because, again, we kind of like everything. But I would say what happens more often is that we are playing a prototype and we're dealing with like unfinished rules. Rules might be literally in the middle of changing. So a lot of times we're playing kind of incomplete games. And sometimes we're doing like a Kickstarter preview. It's for like something from like Garfield Games. That game is done. We don't have to worry about that. But other times we're literally like, our rule book is like a big Word document and it's super unorganized. So when we have a bad time with a playthrough or with a game for a playthrough, it's more often because of that than because we honestly disliked the game. But yes, sometimes we do have to play games that we dislike. But again, our playthrough thing isn't us playing games that we like. It's playing games that people want to promote. If we ever play a game that's not sponsored, that's a game we want to just play. And one of the main reasons why we want to start doing live streams more is so that we can do more like essentially game houses, playthroughs, but of games that we just want to play. Because we don't have enough time to do them for the fully filmed ones because we have gotten too busy, to be completely honest. And so, yeah. So it has some banger YouTube Shorts. So yeah, and YouTube Shorts is kind of the place that we were doing sketches. A stream once a month on A night, except for Thursday. That's came right here. Cruel Night. We'll try to remember that. I also want to do like a mini painting stream, and that might be one that I might do like in the evening, just because I think it'd be easier to get done. And we're just like hanging out at this point. I don't have anything else to test. So if you guys have any last second questions, ask them. And then if not, I'm going to go because it's like, what time is it? Oh God, it's 8. Yeah, I should go. This turned into Q&A, Benjamin. It always does. It always does. People always start asking questions. I like doing Q&As. Corporate shills that pay the bills. I've been saying we're corporate shills. Also, people complaining about people being corporate shills are ridiculous. What's up, Alex? Great. Maybe one day you'll play Dale Merchants. I'd like to, no. I'd like to. I want to play everything, really. Oh, Jamie, you haven't played Under Falling Skies? Mike's played that. He really liked it. You definitely need to play it. Have you played Imperium Horizons? Seems up your guys' alley. I have, Dawson. I had to do a how to play for it for BGG, and then Osprey sent us our own copy. Because the copy we had was for BGG. I have soloed it a couple times. I really liked it. I would like to play it more, and I really want to show Mike. I think he would like it, but I think that's a game that I would mostly play solo, just because I just think it'd be easier to get to the table. And with the solo particularly, you play the same faction over and over and over again. And that game, kind of like Too Many Bones or something like that, it's about learning the faction. It's about learning your character if you're playing like something like Too Many Bones. And I like the solo because you play the same faction over and over and over again. And I think it's like 5 games or 10 games maybe. I can't remember exactly what it is. But it really makes you like learn the faction and learn how to work them. And so I really want to play more solo because I think it'll be good for that. Mikey, I do want to play with you. And hey, we've gotten to play more games recently, I feel like, which is great. And we're going to get to. Just played SkyTeam, great game. SkyTeam's a great game. I cannot wait for the expansion. Hi, Deadpan. Y'all so cool. Nah. Meet us in real life. We're very just normal dudes. What do you think of Scholars of South Tigris? I love Scholars of South Tigris. I love all the South Tigris series, all 3 of them. As of right now, Wayfarers is my favorite. I think Scholars is my second favorite, and Inventors is my third favorite. The 2 favorite Inventors we've only played like once or twice, but Scholars I think is outstanding. Scholars might, if we played them, all three of them, a bunch, I have a hunch Scholars would end up being my favorite. But I really like it. Progress on playing the top 100 on BG Ross, I think not good, to be completely honest. Choosing to do that challenge this year was a horrible idea. We have not had time. And that, the video we want to do around the playing the top 100 games on BGG, the idea for that video, what we want that video, like the finished product, the finished video to be, is extremely different than what we originally thought we wanted it to be. Like, it's a completely different video at this point. I mean, like 100% different. And I'm not gonna talk about what we want to do with it, but it's basically very, very different, and we kind of need to like go about it in a really different way. And it's not really like a challenge. Like, can we do it? Because we can. If we had a whole year, like let's say next year we really wanted to try it, doing the whole, we could do it easily. So we kind of changed up what we want that video to be less of like, can they do it, and into something else. And so the into something else thing is going to take a lot more like work, as opposed from just like playing the games and like filming us playing the games. And we kind of want to do it right. And I know none of this means anything because you don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so basically the progress has gone very badly, but that's mostly because we've been too busy with the move and everything. I mean, like literally in the month of May, I think I played, well, no, May was skewed because of BGG Con. Basically, since BGG Con, I think I've played like 3 games. And that was like a month ago. So like, it's been really rough. But then I think we kind of need to restart the top 100 again because of the fact that we want the video to be something different. Did you back the updated Food Chain Magnet? We did not, Sadie. We did. Hobby Quest, I'm guessing an EG is Elk Grove is amazing. If you can swing by for parking. Is that an Elk Grove? One thing I will say about Sacramento has a whole bunch of good game stores. Ended up watching your Shipwrights playthrough and became an instant buy for me. Shipwrights of the South Tigris is, Shipwrights of the North Sea rather, is super good. The solo mode for Sky Team is great as well. I did not know Sky Team had a solo mode. That's wild. You can check out there and back again Game Freaky Girl. We are planning on it. We got Marvel United mainly to learn how to paint minis. That's what I'm painting right now is Marvel United. I freaking love Marvel United. Waiting for Ezra and Nehemiah to come in. I cannot wait for longer. Super duper excited. Yeah, it's very good. I really want to play it again. It's been a minute now. Is Harmonies overhyped? I'm hearing about it everywhere. I don't think overhyped is a real thing. If everyone likes it, that means it's properly hyped. Will it live up to the hype for you? I have no idea. In terms of, did it live up for the hype for me? Yeah, kind of. I really enjoyed it. It's got Cascadia vibes, but a little bit more going on. And as much as I love the kind of like chill nature vibe of Cascadia, Harmonies is like more like punchy color, kind of weird art. And I tend to like that more as a whole. I really like Harmonies a lot. My Arcs Kickstarter came in, trying to learn it. Have y'all played it? We have not, Frankie. I tend to not like leader games very much. They're just too much for me. And so I have a hunch I probably won't really like Arcs either, but I do want to try it. Hi, Visor. Visor, once I get a home, we got to play some video games or something like that. Bye, Dirth. I'm surprised Shipwright Redux was so much higher than other Garfield games for you guys. What made it click for you guys? When I watch it, it didn't click for me. I don't know. It's just like combo-tastic, multiplayer solitaire. I don't know. It's like Shem, Phillips, and us have very similar tasting games, like really similar tasting games. This is one of the reasons why we like his games so much. Like, the Garfield Games was by far the publisher that was on our top 100 the most, especially Mike's. I think he had a couple games of Garfield that weren't on mine, like Ezra Nehemiah and Shipwrights of the North Sea were not on mine, but I'm pretty sure they were on Mike's. So I don't know. I can't really say. It just for us it sings. It just absolutely sings. It said, I couldn't find a game that was close to downtown when I went there. Visure, there are no games stores downtown in Sacramento. There's a lot in other parts of Sacramento, but not in downtown. I do wish there was one. Are you guys officially moved back? Yes, Alex the Great. We have officially moved. I still don't have a place to live yet, but yes, we have moved back. Thank you, Liquid Snake. Grail Games, which one do you have /want? Thank you for that super chat. I don't know. We don't really have Grail Games. I guess a lot of Friedman Freeze games, I'm going to say. Fast Sloths is probably at this point like a Grail game. A lot of Friedman Freeze games that are not in the States, I'm going to say basically all of those, because I would get basically all of them if we could find them, and they're super unavailable, most of them in the United States. So I would say pretty much all Friedman Freeze games. If I had to pick one, I would say Fast Sloths. Which is a bummer because we had the opportunity to buy it a couple times and just didn't because we hadn't played it yet. And we're just like, why didn't we do it? Why didn't we do it? Joel said, have you guys ever dabbled with 40K or other tactical mini games? No. Yes, I have a little bit. I collect Tyranids. I am very, very, very slowly painting my Tyranids because I can't choose a color scheme. I want to play more 40K. I am decently big into like 40K lore. There's a couple 40K lore channels, particularly one, Arbiter Ian, who I really, really, really like. And I've read a bunch of the books. I stopped because they just kind of got too repetitive. But yes, I am a pretty big. I really like the Warhammer universe because it's just like everything's terrible, everyone is terrible, and I think that's fun. But I have not played much. But I have a bunch of Tyranids, and I love Tyranids. And I think I finally figured out a paint scheme, and so hopefully I'll start painting them. It's one of the things I want to start painting soon here. But will I ever play much? Probably not. But I do like the 40K universe quite a bit. Also, female custodies rock. I'm just going to put that out there. Just going to put it out there. Free parking at Hobby Quest. Pay for parking there and back again. Good to know. Shipwrights is great, although it's hard for me to separate it from It's a Wonderful World. I had to play more, though. Yeah, it's pretty different once you play them both a decent amount, although It's a Wonderful World was I know, a big inspiration for that. You ever play Fearsome Floors? Yes, we played it at BGG-Con. We played a bunch of Freedom Free stuff because BGG, the library at BGG has everything. And so we played a whole bunch of BGG stuff. Yes, I really liked Fearsome Floors. We had a really weird game of it where like the monster kind of got stuck in a corner and kind of like couldn't get out. So we kind of had a really easy game of it, but I think it was just like an anomaly. So really want to play it again. Love the concept. So my husband has a Tyranid army as well. Let's go. Heck yeah. I like the Tyranids because you can paint them whatever color you want. Now, to be fair, yeah, why are 100 people watching? Do something else. Do something else. This is a test stream. And Sadie, I definitely enjoy painting and the lore more than I would enjoy playing, for sure. Felix says, I guess wolves can be janitors if they want. Absolutely. Have they made a game yet called Flirtatious Floozies? Freeman Freeze probably will, and it'll be very green. Bye, Cruel Knight. Ooh, I just went down started going down the hole of Age of Wonders 4 rabbit hole. Civ with heroes and active battles. It's fun. Interesting. I've been playing more Civ recently, and for whatever reason, I almost started playing like Anno 1800 or 1880, where the heck it is, because I randomly got suggested like a YouTube video on it and like threw it on in the background. It was just like, I would probably like this game. I'm washing dishes, Benjamin. You keep washing those dishes. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Have you played Button and Bugs? No, Courtney, we didn't back Button and Bugs. I kind of wish I had because I've heard it's really fun, and I just love the concept of this teeny tiny Gloomhaven. So no, if I see it in a store and it's not crazy expensive, I'll probably just buy it because I just like the concept of it. It was kind of the biggest thing of that whole whatever it was called, the Grand Fair, the second edition Gloomhaven campaign. Buttons of Bug was the most popular part of it, and I love the concept. It's so cute, but really want to play it. Really want to play it. If there's one thing about Freeman, he likes the letter F and the color green. That is accurate. I invite everyone to have a beach day in games. I went to Folsom Lake on Sunday. That was very fun. I haven't been to Folsom Lake in a long time. This is all very Sacramento-centric stuff. You should do a playthrough of it. Haven't gotten it yet either. If we get it, we might. Although I will say, our solo stuff tends to not do very well. Liquid Snake, thank you again. A summer Steam sale starts tomorrow. What are you gonna buy? I'm gonna buy something with that $2. I'm gonna find a $2 game and buy that. I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. I don't know. I haven't even looked at Steam recently. I'm basically just waiting for Satisfactory to come out. It's that's all I want in life is Satisfactory 1.0 to drop. That's really it. That's all I'm doing right now I don't have another game right now that I'm super into video games wise. I'm kind of looking for another game. And so, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to buy on the Steam sale. I might look around. Although I have been playing more Slay the Spire recently because we played the board game a couple times. It's made me play the video game again. And I've kind of gotten back into the Breach. I really, really like Into the Breach a lot. And I was playing an absolute butt ton of Balatro for a bit. Balatro is amazing. But, yeah, I'm not really playing many video games right now. Mostly because I don't have a setup. I don't have my computer's here. And I don't want to play video games at work. And so, I'm also whenever, I'm leaving my computer here once I get my own place. So I have to buy a computer. And I don't know when I'm going to do that. So I actually don't know when I'm going to get to play PC games. Thank you, Ryan Combs, for the super chat. Y'all are ridiculous. Why are you here? Go away. Stop spending money on this. I love y'all. You're all great. Don't watch. Go do something else. Don't tell me what to do. You're ridiculous. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate you. MMO shared world puzzle games, Islands of Insight. Weird. Okay. I hope y'all get to try Les Walled someday. It's bonkers good. It's at one of our local game stores. I've almost just bought it a couple times, Evan. And we should probably just buy it. Here's the thing. Eventually, one of the times we're there, we're just going to buy it. So we probably should just do it sooner rather than later. What are we looking at on these? Okay, it's only 79%. Our cameras are running off of external batteries, and so we're curious of... ever play the video game Valheim? No, our good friend Slivers was trying to get us to play it. I think I bought it even, and I never got around to playing it. Satisfactory 1.0 is going to be great. In the meantime, it's good time to play Factorio. I have not tried to play Replay. I have not played Factorio. I don't think I'm going to like it nearly as much. I don't think the isometric view, or rather the bird's eye view, I don't think I'm going to like it. I don't think I'm going to resonate with it nearly as much as I do Satisfactory. I think the prettiness of Satisfactory is more important to me than I think it is. Satisfactory is a freaking masterpiece. It's a masterpiece. Replaying Mass Effect Soak for the board game announced? Yes, that did just get announced. Who's doing the Mass Effect game? I don't remember. Who's doing it? I can't remember. Hades is my suggestion. Liquid Snake, I have Hades on the Switch, and I played it for 10 minutes and just stopped for whatever reason. I need to play it. Mike really likes Hades, but I have not played it. But I have Hades on my Switch. Nick, have you ever played Tharsis on Steam? It's a dice placement game that should be a board game, but for some reason it's only a video game. That sounds familiar, but no, I haven't. Chilling in the studs with the dudes. This is the dudes studs. What about going back to Odyssey? Raylo Joss, I had a free couple weekends somewhat recently, like a month or two ago, and I played all the way through Odyssey again. I played all the way through it again, got every single moon. And so I just redid Odyssey, and so I don't think I need to do it again. I'll tell you right now, though, I think Satisfactory might have overtaken Odyssey as my favorite game. But Odyssey is still way up there. I still want an Odyssey 2. I don't think it's going to happen. Well, maybe, because they're coming out the Switch 2 soon. So maybe they are going to do an Odyssey 2. But I just want more Odyssey. What's the current Grail game or expansion you're hunting for? Corthane, someone asked us this earlier, but I'm going to say Fast Sloths. But honestly, a lot of Friedman Freeze games is the answer. Hi, Dyson Dads. The 2 is looking good. Will you come build some French cleats? Yeah, we'll build you some. They're very cheap to make. It's one of the reasons why I like them. I don't like Factorio as much since it has more defense. Oh no, yeah, I don't want that at all. I want to just build my factory. I like in Satisfactory that like you have to fight if you're out exploring, but not if you're just like building your factory. I like that a lot. Will you guys get together with Ruel and do Palm Island at a baseball game as a live stream? I mean, I'd like to. I just want to go to a baseball game with Ruel. I've been to a baseball game with Ruel, and it was great. So I would like to do that more. We were going to go try and see his, is it his nephew? I think it's his nephew. His nephew's like really good at ball, and I think is like getting close to college and is like maybe going to end up being like D1. So he was, no, maybe he's not that old yet. I don't think he's quite that old, but he's really good. And so we had planned to go see one of his games with Ruel, and it just ended up not happening. But freaking love baseball. It's trade season in the NBA right now, so that's mostly what I'm focusing on because it's nuts. Trade season in the NBA is insane. Mikal Bridges of the Knicks, bonkers. I got to play Luthier yesterday, the new game by Paverson Games that will be coming to Kickstarter soon. It was very good. Interesting. That is good to hear, Howie, because we have similar tastes in games. So, yeah, I'm excited to play it because it seems really cool and it's got a really cool theme. So very excited to hear that you like it. Because if you like it, we'll probably like it. And I've heard very good things about it. Did you crack out Cooper Island yet? No, we haven't, Nick. I bought Legrand off your recommendation, and it good had around 2 of 5 twos. Yes, our fam got mega improvements. Let's go. Around 2 of 5 twos. Wow. But Legrand has a masterpiece. We have not played Cooper Island yet. We have not played anything because we've been moving. We're trying to now finally start to play some games again. Stop making Zeldas and make top-notch Mario 3Ds. I hear you, Vision. I'm with you, baby. Modifius. Oh, that's right. Modifius made the Skyrim game, didn't they? That would make sense. How's the new space, Kim? It's great. It's not done yet, so I would like for it to be done. We're getting there. The other set still has a decent amount of work that needs to be done. This room is, I think it's almost done. There's like a couple little things we need to do, but like this room's done. And that other room needs a decent amount of work. But for the most part, it's outstanding. It's so much fun to be at work. It's just great. It's really, really, really great. So it's been wonderful. Distilled's great. I love Distilled. It's awesome. Favorite zombie game? Probably Zombicide. We haven't played that many zombie games. Probably Zombicide. I still think Zombicide's fun. I don't play it very often, but every once in a while, if I want that, like, just shoot 'em up zombie game, I still like Zombicide. German cleats are strictly better. Let me know if you need help with the rules. Howie, I will, actually, if we do need help with the rules. That box is massive for Luthier. Have you tried Distilled? What were your thoughts? Dads and Dice, I love Distilled. Mike, I think, liked Distilled a lot. I really, really liked it. I love the little bit of push your luck. I love the theme. I just think it's super cool. Really, really, really like Distilled. Want to play it more, and super excited for Luthier. And I think we're trying to get Shay in for Luthier too, so pray for us. Now whenever we need to bring a third person in, we have to like fly them in, so it's gonna be a thing. That box is basically the size of the first player marker. It's insane. All right, I haven't really looked at the game yet. We haven't had time. Any casualties when you're packing games, your giant Santa parcel at the back of the truck? Nope, not one. We worked perfectly. People really, really, really overestimate how hard it is to move games like that. It was easy, super easy. Worked perfectly. Like there might have been a ding or a dent here and there, but I never really saw one, so it was perfect. Did they visit you after? Did the Becks ever visit me? No, they didn't because they're cowards, Ray Little Josh. Have you guys played The Colonists? No, but it looks like a big old Euro game. But we have not. Do your office neighbors know they have the one and only the Brothers Murph next to them? Yeah, one does. We got recognized in our office. It was not... I wasn't expecting to get recognized. We very rarely get recognized outside of a board game, something like we'll get recognized at cons a lot, obviously, and we'll get recognized sometimes at like a store. We've gotten recognized at a couple of local stores here before, but we don't get recognized like outside of board game stuff very often. It's starting to happen a little bit more often. We got recognized at the airport recently. And yeah, like someone here watches us. And so, yeah, they, some people do know that they are next to the Brothers Murph because they actually knew who they were. I don't think anyone else knows who we are or cares who we are, and that's great. But yeah, how's all the new studio? Violi, hi Violi. It's going great. Yeah, I wanted to test something, and now we've been talking for like an hour because this is how live streams go with the Brothers Murph. We just end up talking. But that's what's fun. So, yeah. So, yeah, we had someone recognize us. It was weird. It wasn't weird like in a bad way. It was just like I was not expecting to get recognized here. Yeah, it's just, it was like, oh, okay. He was very cool. And was very nice. But yeah, it was just like, oh, wow, okay. We weren't expecting that. Yeah, this is pretty fun. Love watching an hour-long just testing stuff stream. That's how the testing stuff streams always happen. When are you posting the Build a Board Game Studio Part 2, or is this it? This is not it, JH. It'll be, I don't know, next week probably? Well, either next week or the week after that. Well, okay, hold on. Actually, there is a date that we have to post it by because, no, it'll be next week. At some point next week. I know that for a fact because we have to post it by a certain date. We got hit up by a like standing desk company. And we were actually looking for a desk for one of our sets, and then they randomly like hit us up. We hadn't mentioned that we were looking for it. It was just kind of a coincidence thing. And so they gave us a desk for a sponsorship spot, and it's going to be during that second thing. So it will come out next week because we have to have it out by a certain point. So I guess next week. So, oh gosh, we got to figure some stuff out then. And then after that, sometime in July, we will do a proper studio tour, not like a building video like we've been doing, but like a proper, like going room to room, kind of like really looking at it. So yeah. Time to get some bodyguards. I don't know if it's that intense yet. We've never had anyone be weird. Knock on wood. We haven't had anyone be weird. Motivus did the illustrious Kung Fu Panda, the board game. All right. Hi, Kit Catherine. Surprised to stumble on this. Love the new studio wall color. Thank you. We were unsure about this, this color. I really wanted to go gray, and I really wanted to go like mid-gray, and Mike talked me up into a lighter gray. This is still not a light gray by any means, and he was right. He was definitely correct. and I really like it. It's dark enough where our very pale skin bounces off it really well, and it's kind of a cool gray because Mike and I have like a lot of orange in our skin. So if we have anything like warm behind us, we just turn into Oompa Loompas on camera. And so I really like the color. I really, really like the color a lot. And so I'm very happy with how it turned out, and I'm happy that it looks good on camera. How's it? Gotta hit the hay. What's up, Rockshire Gaming? See you later, Howie. Yeah, the color is subtle and lets the board game colors pop. Yeah. Yeah, I really like it. And yeah, everything's really, really good. Again, like we upgraded cameras and stuff, and they look really good again. We'll have a playthrough of Wormspan on Monday. And so you'll get to see this room, how it's like supposed to be, because you're really only seeing this angle because you can see Mike's shot over here, but even then the lens that's on this camera is too wide. This is not supposed to be this wide. Why are you not focusing? Oh, there it is. This lens is too wide, which is why you can see part of the TV, which is why you can see part of our diffusing up here. You're not meant to see any of that. That's a 35 lens, and for the playthrough, we have 50 millimeter lenses. Gotta watch this ads to build the revenue. Don't worry, we will be turning off ads for live streams. I don't know why these ones are. I didn't change anything. They must have changed something for us. And I hate how many ads there have been. I hate that with every ounce of my being. So I'm sorry about all the ads. About what percentage of finished is the studio up to? Oh, that's an interesting question, Violi. 80? 85? It's close. There's like one big thing to do left. One of the standing sets in the other room, the one that's going to have the wallpaper and the wainscoting, that set we have not done anything for. So we need to, I forgot to do it again today. I need to order the wallpaper is what I need to do. That set, there needs to be a decent amount done, but it shouldn't be very hard. It should be something you could do in like a day. But there's that. We're still finishing the sitting set. We're getting our like microphones set up and stuff. This room's done. The other set, the other standing set, kind of the gray wall set. If you watched our most recent BG top 10, you'll have seen something in that set. That one is mostly done. Because that one's going to be pretty simple. There's some other stuff we need to do. And then kind of like the main area, we're still doing stuff with. But a lot of it's really small stuff. So I'd probably say like 85. We're getting pretty close. And the studio is workable. Like we can now work. We can film playthroughs. We can film stuff in that room. And so we have places we can film now. We have computers because we got our computers here. They're set up. We finally got internet. Monday. Yes, Monday. It took us forever to get internet. We were literally running everything off of like hotspots on our phone, and it was horrendous. So we're really close, actually. We're closer than I kind of thought we were. Yeah, Rockshire, we really have. It's come a long way so far. I really love the TBM logo you painted. It makes me really want to do something like that in my apartment. Do it. Absolutely do it. It was tough, but doable for sure. It was not too bad at all. How are the French cleats coming along? Okay, Catherine, great. I made shelves for them. That's what I did this weekend. I made 5 shelves of different sizes for the French cleats. You'll see them in the studio video that comes out next week. And you'll kind of see the building of them and everything like that. They turned out really good, and they work quite well. And that set is close to done. We got the chairs that we are sitting on in there because it's like a sitting set. And now we're working on rigging up the mics and trying to figure that all out. Bye, Visor. We'll see you later. I'm probably going to head out too, y'all. It's like 8:40 now. Gosh, I got to go. This was supposed to be like a 5-minute stream. I was very naive to think that it was going to be anything other than an hour-long stream. But I should probably go. I love you all to death. Thanks for hanging out. Maybe I will. I don't know. Should I? I don't know. Mervson 8K when? Stuart, never. Never. 4K is hard enough. We switched everything to 4K. I don't think we're going to be exporting in 4K for a little while because it's just kind of unnecessary. We do know some people who use like 8K cameras, and it sounds horrible. The overheating problem on 8K cameras is horrendous. So yeah, so probably not for a long time. Also, because really until like people's homes, like a lot of people just can't even stream 4K. They can't stream 4K. They can't watch 4K videos on YouTube and stuff. So it's like until it's even more like everyone has it, there's just not much of a reason to. But so we'll see. But yeah. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all later. We'll have probably we're gonna have probably 2 or 3 videos out next week, including I think next week we're gonna have our top 10 games of the year so far. We'll have a playthrough of Wormspan and then our next building the studio video. So enjoy that. Thank you all for being wonderful and patient while we've been like basically non-existent. If you backed the Kickstarter, thank you for that. And thank you for also again being like patient when we just haven't had an update for a while because we've been moving. We haven't had a chance to do anything really. So thank you all for just being awesome and showing up for this random stream where I needed to test stuff. So yeah, thank you all so much. And Atlas says we can do some 6K. We can do some 6K. Keep the video, don't delete. All right, I'll keep it. I don't know who's going to watch it after the fact, but have fun. And we will see you all a little bit later. And yeah, let me get this stream ending. Oh my stars. All right, y'all. I will see you later. Have a great one. Bye.